Picture yourself getting up in the morning, getting ready for the day, and leaving your house without eating a single thing. No breakfast, no water, nothing. You'd be in the worst mood, probably fighting with people around you, frustrated when things don't go as you want them to. And this is exactly what happens when we don't take time in the morning to remind ourselves of truth. When doing a morning devotional reading the Bible, the book of truth, it's really important to make it one of the first things you do in the morning. It can be really tempting to get up and scroll through your emails or text messages, so try to hold all of this for after you've done the most important thing. I find that doing this in the morning as opposed to any other time in the day really helps to set my day on the right note and have it be the positive undertone in which all things happen that day. In the mornings, it can be really hard to allow enough time to even finish getting ready for the day. So when you add a devotional to the mix, it can maybe make you feel rushed or late to your responsibilities. To avoid this, try going to bed a little earlier so that you can wake up a little bit earlier. It can be a sacrifice, but as I like to think about it, important things require a little effort. I start my morning devotional time in a comfortable place in my home that would be the best place to read and write. I usually like to play an instrumental playlist as I study the word, as I'll show you guys in just a second. Make sure it's not too comfy though, because you don't want the peaceful music and the peace of God to lull you to sleep. A desk may probably be better, or just some sort of table for your devotional time. I know a lot of us prefer reading the Bible on our phones, but I'm personally a lot more prone to checking incoming texts or notifications if I'm reading off of my screen. So, for that reason, I strongly recommend a physical Bible. If you have trouble figuring out where to start reading, you could even start using a reading plan or devotional book in helping you start off your devotional time. Don't ask me why, but highlighting and underlining things just help me understand things a lot better. Really, don't ask me to explain because I honestly can't, but I do this all the time when I'm reading the word because there's just something about putting a pen to paper that helps things stick with us better. Journaling while I read is really such a helpful way to record my thoughts and feelings about what I read while providing that special opportunity to go back to things you've written in the past. I find that this helps me understand what I'm reading a lot better and also in applying what I read. I'm a big doodler as well, so this helps me focus whenever I'm reading or just meditating on the word. If you go to church, I strongly recommend taking notes during the sermon of your church. This is so important for me as I'm able to go back to my notes and really meditate on them and apply them to how I live and what I do weeks and sometimes months after I've heard the sermon. If you don't yet regularly attend church, there are tons of online sermons that you can take notes and study during your morning devotional times. My last tip is one that I feel like a lot of people overlook when thinking about a devotional time. When I mentioned prayer, I don't mean a 20-second, eyes shut, hands clenched ritual of mindlessly thanking God for the day and asking Him for things that you need. I mean really taking the time during devotion to talk to God as if He was sitting right there with you. Studying the Bible really isn't just studying words if you don't use it as a time to talk to the one who wrote these words. While learning from the Bible really blesses us in things like peace, things that we need, and filling other voids that we have, its most important purpose is getting to know God more with every time we read it. It's not so much about our own satisfaction, but really drawing closer to the God that loves us first so that we can love Him. I really hope this video is helpful in starting your day off the right way, and I will see you all in the next video.
Yo espero que no haya habido ahí ropa de dry cleaners. Yo espero. Ay, no.